What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol FB for Facebook Inc., or now known as Meta Platforms. On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We talk about the stock regularly here on the channel as well as the main channel. Obviously, the earnings gap down conundrum is sort of in the past. We know that's been the case. Obviously, we had a further breakdown on today's session, though, which is fairly concerning, noting that our last sort of area of support that we talked about in the Sunday watch list video was 223.30s, and we sort of made it there on today's session. So what we're going to do today is actually take a closer look at the weekly time frame chart, and we're going to grab, actually I suppose, well, let's just grab another year or two here so we're not missing anything off the left. Okay, so you can see where the 223.32 is coming from, prior resistance, then turning to support in that area. What do we have up next? I would start to focus on this area right here, 207.24, a little bit of congestion in here, but most importantly, that big support, which kicked off the rally from there. So that's what I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and go back down to the daily just to see where that's at in terms of proximity to the recent price action. If I do something like that, you can clearly see if we were to like double today's range on tomorrow's session, we could easily get there. So we'll take it one step at a time. I'm not anticipating that we have another all-out bearish day that's on par with today's range, but that's sort of, well within striking distance, 207.25 to the downside. Let's take a closer look at the 30-minute intraday time frame chart here just to see what else we can learn about the price action. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this so it's a little bit easier to look at. And if I do something like that, much better. So you can clearly see, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. So definitely in a short-term downtrend here. Just to keep it very simple, you could do something like this. So come in with a resistance trend line, do something like that. You can even redraw this as a channel, pop in the bottom end. You can see that we're getting interactions 1 and 2. So we're respecting it for now. The selling will probably become unsustainable if that breaks, and then we get some sort of rebound, right? I would expect to move at least to the top end of the channel, if not through it, if that does happen. But again, I'm not really seeing that based on where we're at. So much damage has been done to this chart with the massive earnings gap down. Who knows? I guess it's technically a coin toss, but I wouldn't really look to be shorting this now that it's already fallen so far. It would just strike me as chasing, and you don't want to get burnt if it does decide to have some sort of nasty whiplash to the upside. In terms of playing it to the upside, where are the levels where we're going to get involved? Let me actually remove the channel for now. You can draw that in on your own accord, but we're going to come in from the 930 bar. So essentially looking at the range expansion that we got today from here to here with the Fibonacci's, our 38.2 was not retested on the little dead cat bounce. I would say things start to become a little bit more attractive if we can recapture the low of last week, the green candle from Friday, of course, where the buyers really stepped up around midday, right? So if that can happen, it's got to be up and over 230.42, which is going to be a recapture of the 38.2. Any higher low pullbacks from there, that starts to change my mind a little bit about Facebook. Maybe we build out, very speculative here, right? But some sort of inverted head and shoulders. And I know I'm fishing for long patterns in a massive bloodbath here, but it's just what I'm thinking about, right? I don't want to chase it short, so I'm not really trying to be looking at short patterns here. If it wants to continue lower, fine. It probably won't present us with a bullish reversal pattern. We'll just stay away from it until something shows up down the line. So that's where my head's kind of at with Facebook right now. If you enjoyed today's video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.